Hello my friend and welcome back to my channel HPB. Today I'm going to talk about Tesla stocks and what will happen after this battery day. So today, before we get started, you should subscribe my channel and show some love so that I can keep putting contents online and we feel both motivated about trading. So the most anticipated event in Tesla history, battery day, very hype battery day, went today. But before this, let's talk about the scenario in which this battery day happened. So elections 2020, so uncertain market. Nasdaq have seen last 3 weeks of consecutive slow down. It's selling off huge numbers and it's dropped by more than 10%. Sell-off season 19 to 25 September, as we all know, historically stock sell-off in election years happen. So it's like it is what it is. Wall Street is not so happy about it. Wall Street always wants certain clear idea about which government is going to be in the market, in the power, and accordingly they choose the market where to invest, where not to invest. But it's all uncertain. So Wall Street is selling off, government is uncertain, we don't know what will happen. And all of that, there comes the tweet of Elon Musk which happened yesterday and it spoiled the game for today. So many calls are going to expire worthless. And I'm just telling you because there are so many risks involved by so many young enthusiasts in investment who were putting money. And I always say in my all my videos that Tesla is such a stock you cannot expect it will go up or it will go down. I was telling repeatedly that don't believe in the hype because it can happen anything. It can go up or it can go down. No one knows about the market. It's very uncertain and it just happened. So he tweeted, and after that we saw immediate sell-offs, and today the market opened with already down by $16, $17, like already down by more than 3.6%. And after that, after this battery day started, we saw sudden increase of $448 and then completely drop off at $391.55 and it's still trailing around $395. So there are a lot of money involved. There are a lot of people who must be crying out hard that what just happened. Like all the calls getting expired on 25th is all going to be going worthless. And I am telling you because I don't have any calls at the moment which are short term. All are long term, and I don't believe in Tesla kind of stock which are very hyped up that it will always go up. I again repeatedly told in my all my videos that Tesla is such a stock. Always buy long-term calls or buy stocks better. And it just happened and proved it again and again. Now what will happen after this? What can happen in the best or worst scenario? So let's talk about the worst scenario. Worst scenario can suggest us that you can see a kind of broad pattern that where the stocks was going, and because of COVID-19 where it actually happened and where it went. So we all know that in March we saw a dip, and after that we saw a good amount of progress in the stocks, and when split got announced we saw a vertical movement, like complete vertical, and then we are getting market correction. So you see huge amount of sell-offs over here. It up and down so fast, and again it's going to be drowned very soon in the worst case. So in the worst case we can see a downward trend towards $320 to $330. It can be possibly in next few days only, because Tesla is such a stock which runs on sentiments of people which are high or low. And this is the worst case that it can happen, that it can go beyond $350 in the lower price. If we look at the 3 month chart, we can see that there was a support line at around $330. It can be broken down, and currently it's trailing at $395. Can go down to 370, then below 350, and then it can come down to $330. And if that support line also breaks, then it can go below $290. Hard to know, but accept it. Because we have seen huge amount of ups in last few weeks in Tesla stock, then we have to anticipate it. To be honest with you, Tesla stock, if you multiply by 5, the current price is still around $2,000. It's like 1900 and some dollar, like around if you might negate by 5, it will like $1975 around is the current price before split. So I believe that the hype price of Tesla, at that price it was like between 2300 2500. This is not the hype price, so it should be acceptable by many investors to be in this range. We're still in profit. If you see that chart of August, that it was in 1394 to 1440 range, and then it jumped to $2300 and even $2500 after a split, like $500 per stock. So it was amazing run, but downfall will also be amazing. So brace yourself. So I personally believe that if there is no catalyst, if there are no good news, in the worst case, it can break down to around 350 range. In the worst case, it can even go below that. And in the best case, it can stay where it is and it can trail around 400 to 450 range. Like Amazon was doing in last few weeks, ranging between 3000 and below and then 3000 and up. But today it showed some performance. So this is it is what it is. Now there are some good news as well. So Elon Musk announced a $25,000 Tesla model with the cheap battery, and it can be a game changer in many industries. Suppose for an example, there are so many Uber driver, Lyft driver who want to drive Tesla. Why not? Because it runs on electricity. You can charge and you can charge at home. And he's even providing you solar panels as solar energy at very low cost. So why not? Not just the battery technology is going to be advanced, but there are also so many catalytic effects that can happen in future, but all in future. For now, there's no any immediate action that is going to happen. He also announced that there is going to be a plaid powertrain will be available by delivery in 2021, where the speed 0 to 60 miles per hour is going to happen within 2 seconds or less than 2 seconds. And the current price listed is $140,000 around. And this is also a new model that many high-end customers must be interested in, but not definitely the general category. And now Elon Musk has also said that they have seen the rise of 30 to 40% in 2020 deliverables, which is great news for any company, especially the young company, which is growing exponentially. That's really great. So in Tesla, I again repeat that it's not the chart which can and technical analysis which can give you exact idea, but it's the sentiment of the people. So sentiment of people today, during the battery day, was not so high. There was no million mile battery, but there are so many things which are good, which is going to exponentially increase the growth of this company. But sentiments is sentiments. You don't see immediate growth, you just sell off, and this is what exactly happened. So I believe that Tesla will be successful. At the same time, the price may or may not be realistic as we thought. And battery day started from yesterday tweet. It all went not so great. So brace yourself for something positive, and things will get better as we go forward. Why? Because there is a new next catalyst is among the earnings day of 21st October, and before that, I feel like this whole stock will cool down. It will go back to where it was. I mean to say that it will cool down to such a limit that we will have a realistic idea of where this stock should be, where this stock can be, and you can expect a range anywhere between 350 to $400. If it trails around 300 to 400, 350 to $400, quite a good possibility that it will stay. If it is not, it can even break down to below that and above that. So it all depends on the market and also sell-offs, what happens. So tomorrow would be a very important day to watch out that how the stock behaves, because there is no catalyst for next few weeks, and in that case we will have to understand the behavior of the stock. And I personally hope that Tesla becomes successful. At this moment, I again say that choose your decisions wisely. I repeat it, that buy calls for long term, buy stocks for long term, but rather don't go for short term. And buying puts is also very risky at this moment. So I would say to avoid the stock if you are not investing for long term. And I hope my thoughts helped you a lot in making decisions. So what to do in next few days. And if you haven't been on Webull, you can create an account and deposit by $100, and you will get two free stocks. You can click on the link below in my description. If you haven't subscribed my channel, please do subscribe, and we will keep sharing our thoughts about investing. Thank you so much for giving me your time. Happy investing.